I'm off. Hey, everybody. My wife's hungry. So I'll try to position it so she's not on camera. Here. There we go. Just like that on camera. Well, good evening and welcome to Prosperity Lounge. It's a little different setup tonight because I am in the car and I can't see chat. Oh, yeah, live from the roar. That was Noxie there, but live from the roar. Awesome.
No, it says life.
Life from the road. Hey, that works too. Live from the roar and life on the road. We are on the road, so we're a minute in and we're off the rails. So it's a little different tonight than normal. We are driving back from Virginia. We had just got finished with the 2025 CEO Summit at Liberty University, Lynchburg, Virginia, where we had a table and we're doing podcasting and media row and all that fun stuff, and did about 13 interviews over the last 2 days. My camera is very shaky, so I apologize. Yeah, there's my mom. Hi, Mom. So probably 6 o'clock. I'm gonna wait till 6:30 for Jessica to jump in and go, I'm here. See if she shows up tonight. Waiting for Vance to show up. He's probably confused because I'm not in the studio. I'm live. But we have 3 hours to go on our drive home. So I figured I'd stop on and just chat a little bit and kind of break down what happened at the event. And there is Prosperity Lounge's #1 fan. Couldn't see him live in the studio tonight. I'm driving and I got this little new mount thing here that's very shaky right now, the way I'm having it on the side here. So I apologize for the shakiness in the car, but it might just be 3 of us in the chat here tonight. Yeah, but hey, hours count as hours, so just figure out what happens. But it was a fantastic event. I'll talk more about it next week when I'm back live in the studio a little bit. But we're going to be having a new feature on the channel where we're doing podcast interviews that are separate from the radio. And the plan is to release those once a week on Wednesdays. They're short form, they're 30 minutes or less, video interviews. I did 13 of them the other day, over the weekend, so or the last couple of days. So I got 3 months worth of content already ready to go. Other than that, I think it's been fantastic. The students there at campus were great. The people we met were just phenomenal. Very long days. Up at 6:30 in the morning. Now, for some people, that's normal. For me, that is not. I am not an early bird. I'm a night owl. So I was up at like 6:30 in the morning. Go over, get set up, do all this stuff, and then we were done at like, I don't know, like 10:30, 11 o'clock every day. The first night we got there Monday. We just kind of checked in the hotel and relaxed a little bit. Tuesday, we had to set up our space, and then we went to they had a football game Tuesday night, college football game, Liberty versus New Mexico State, and they had a pre-game tailgate for us. That was for everybody, but they had a special for us at the event, and tickets and everything else were included. So we went to that, and Liberty ended up being on a missed field goal, which was fun. So we had to stay all the way to the end of that game, which ended up getting out late. Early morning Wednesday, then really Wednesday night at the dinner. And then Thursday, at the dinner, they tell us, don't worry, tomorrow, it's going to be an early night tomorrow on Thursday. And Thursday night comes, and it's not an early night, it's a late night. The guy apologized because the speakers were long and all this stuff, so really late night. And then, of course, we are notoriously really bad road trippers. A 5-hour drive takes us, 7 or 8. Of course, you get detoured and go around and stuff, so I just figured I'd pop on normal time, like normal, 6 o'clock, and kind of do a debrief. It's obviously a little bit different. Knox is next to me instead of in the other room. I can see some of the chat coming in, but I can't really look at the screen too much. So she's going to be moderating and telling me questions I should answer. I think it's just going to be a fight for who's number one in the chat again. We'll go from there. But go to the event, we had about 3 or 4 people that had registered ahead of time for interviews for Thursday, and I didn't have anybody registered for Wednesday. And it was more or less let's feel that out, let's see what's happening. We don't know what this is all about, this new Media Row thing. We'll figure it out when we get there. Expectation, I think. But when we actually were there were a lot of people that came in and were like, oh yeah, this is cool, let's sit down. So I did about 5 or 6 interviews. I think it was 5 interviews on Wednesday, maybe 6. And then I think I did 7 or 8 on Thursday with 3 or 4 people that are going to do it after the fact. That was fun. We are in Virginia still, according to the GPS, 3 hours from home. With a break for dinner coming up at some point, probably the next hour and a half or so. So I won't stay on forever. But yeah, it's very exciting to see the new extra content for the channel, connections that we made up there. We're going to be able to bring some awesome affiliate links to the channel, some awesome opportunities, some potential partnerships and sponsorships and things like that. Really help the channel grow, get the message out there, and expand. A lot of the conversation being that it was at Liberty University and the type of CEOs and leaders that they attracted to the event. A lot of faith-based leadership and things like that. I didn't agree with that said there, but I'll figure that out. I've got to cut out soon. So what would happen, Vance, if I was live tonight? Would you just leave early in the middle of my show? Man, so let's just block off 6 to 7 regardless. Okay? I don't know what you're doing. But, no, it's okay, dude. Yeah, so a lot of faith-based conversations. A lot of conversations that are different from the radio show. So the radio show is a lot of local, which is fantastic. I love it. A lot of conversations about leadership locally and community. We don't touch really on faith as much. A couple episodes we have. We don't touch politics as much. We don't get into the weeds on it. There were a couple conversations that you're going to hear coming up over the next several weeks on the podcast version. Okay, well, there you go. Guess I'm back. Okay, well, there you go. Guess I'm back. It's very finicky, this phone. I don't know. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, the conversations. So the conversations were very there were very